and so I am going to talk to you a little bit about today about um, avocados, because most people I know like avocados. My dad does not like avocados. He feels that they're too slimy. We differ there. But last month I was talking about exercise and how many benefits of exercise, but one of them is it can actually boost your mood, it can lift your spirits. And so I'm carrying that over today and this whole month into foods. Um, you know, there's a lot of things that we can do to lift our mood, to lift our spirits. And most of them we focus on like the meditation and affirmations and things like that that are really good for us on that emotional, spiritual level. But it also plays a role in our physical health and vice versa. So in Chinese medicine, they often talk about how the liver has a lot to do with calming the mind. That makes sense because all the hormones flow through your liver. So we're gonna, because it's June and it's the first day of summer happens during this time, and maybe you're going to take a vacation this year or something like that. So we have a desire to feel happy, and so we can include foods that are going to do that. And so because we can all feel blue from time to time, but knowing that food can play an important role in helping us lift our mood and improve our outlook on life, it helps us to feel like we have some control. So opening up the fridge and poking through the pantry, that, especially when you're going to find a wide array of mood boosting foods and they're healthful, they feel satisfying, and they taste delicious. And so before I get into the specifics of avocados, I wanted to go over a couple of key dietary strategies to help you improve and balance your mood with food. So the first thing is to balance our blood sugar levels. Back in February, I had a guidebook on sugar and all the foods that are high in sugar, as well as how you can kind of detox some of those sugary foods out of your system. And your circadian rhythm also plays a role in this, because your body gets used to eating certain foods and at certain times, or certain meals, I should say, not certain foods, at certain times. And so if you skip a meal, or if you eat erratically, or you're eating 3 meals and snacks, that sends your blood sugar levels just out of whack. And this leads to an imbalance of hormones, including stress hormones. And that can make you irritable, cranky, or what they call hangry. Hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar, is often linked to depression and anxiety. But you want to use your blood sugar meter to check and see which direction your blood sugar is going in. Consuming complex carbohydrates, protein, fat, and fiber with each meal and snack will help your blood sugar levels stay on track. And you want them to stay as even as possible, not erratic spikes. And staying below 110 is really helpful too. You want to consume good fats. You'll see this in my guidebook, the Foods That Boost Your Mood guidebook, because fats are essential to the nervous system. Our brains are about 60% fat, and it's cholesterol, and so it's good fats to help support brain function and integrity, and that will aid in the production of neurotransmitters, and it can actually help reduce inflammation. Again, I go over that in the guidebook. Eat your amino acids, which is your protein. Certain amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, are the precursors to brain neurotransmitters that help balance and better your mood. And again, I go over that in the guidebook. Get the B vitamins. The spectrum of B vitamins helps soothe stress and support your nervous system. Many of the B vitamins are also cofactors in aiding brain health and formulating neurotransmitters. B vitamins can be found in many vegetables like dark leafy greens and maybe gluten-free whole grains. So again, I go over that in the guidebook. So what if you come home and you're feeling kind of like rubbish and you're not in the mood to cook mood boosting foods? So, if you're down in the dumps, you may not feel like whipping up mood boosting foods from scratch or even have the energy to do so. So here are just some suggestions to help you make your mood boosting foods a reality. Take advantage of the good times and meal prep. You'll often hear me talking about in my kitchen shows about the importance of meal prep. So when you're feeling able, batch cook a few items that you can leave in the freezer for your future self. One pot meals like soup or chili are great options, as you can make them in big batches and portion them in the freezer. My oldest daughter, had her birthday a couple of weeks ago, and she does this a lot. So I got her these things called super cubes, SOUPERCUBES, super cubes. So I got her the 2-cup and the 1-cup kind, so that you can fill them up, and they have these lids, and you put them in the freezer, and then when you're done, you can take them out and put them into another container to stay in the freezer. You could also bake a batch of muffins, prep smoothie kits, make other recipes that you enjoy eating. I mentioned in the May cooking class, we made beet and bean burgers that they would also work well to be made in batches and frozen to use later. You could start a mood boosting cooking cooperative. So get collaborative by joining or starting a cooking cooperative. That way, you only need to make one dish, but get to take home multiple goodies. Plus, you get the social benefits of hanging out with your friends. I think of it, at least at my family and our house, we get together at Christmas time and we make Christmas cookies and other goodies, and then we all get to take home different kinds. So it's like that, but healthy. Purchase time-saving tools or equipment that will ease the burden. Appliances like slow cookers. I have a Pampered Chef quick cooker, which is somewhat similar to an Instant Pot. That can help shoulder some of the workload. Pampered Chef also has an air fryer, and they have a blender. It's got a glass container, and not only can you make smoothies, but you can put in your raw veggies and make a soup with this because of the different options. So that's something. And they also have like a George Foreman type grill that you can use. So yes, you'll need to do some prep, but once that's done, meals come together easily. Make it simple. You don't need to spend hours cooking mood boosting foods to reap the benefits. Blend up a smoothie, have some avocado toast, or cook a veggie omelet if that's what appeals to you. Remember, you are doing the best you can. Try not to be too hard on yourself. Cook when you're able and try to make good store-bought choices when you aren't up to the task. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about avocados. I actually wrote a blog post yesterday on my Feeding Your Health website under my blogs on that goes over way more details about avocados. But avocado is a nutritious fat and it has this ultra creamy texture. It also has vitamin B6, fiber, vitamin E, and vitamin C. They also contain vitamin B5, which helps synthesize neurotransmitters and supports your adrenal gland. So that's kind of my ideas for now on how you can boost your mood with your food. And if you have any questions while you're watching this, let me know, and I'm happy to help you out. And don't forget to get the guide. All right, talk later.